Ahislatla, white huskalholt, en cha isquist, chastenma, en cha spuus telichast. Hello, my friends. Good afternoon. My Indian name is Chastenma, which means talks good, and was given to me by my yaya, who was my maternal grandmother. My heart is very happy to be here with each and every one of you. I come from the schitsu'umsh, the Coeur tribe in Plummer, Idaho. I come from the nselxcin snakes, the Okanogan and Lakes Band of the Colville Confederated Tribes in Washington. I come from the Nimipu, the Nez Perce in Lapwai, Idaho. My parents are Deb and Jeannie Louie. I descend from Chief Morris Antelope of the schitsu'umsh, of Chief Manuel Louie of the nselxcin snakes. I am honored to be here today, representing my people. What I want to do at this time is I want to take you back to a time when these canoes were on the lake, a time when our people lived off the land, a time before cell phones and buildings and hospitals and all the things that we're used to today. So as I journey back to this time, I would like you to close your eyes and come with me. As you go back to this time, you are walking through a forest and you can hear the birds chirping and you can hear the chipmunks talking. And as you come out of the forest, you see beautiful tule mat teepees. You see children playing. You might see this canoe out on the water and a father teaching his son how to fish and feed his family. You may see a mother teaching her daughter how to tan the hides so that they will be warm, so that they can make the buckskin that we wear. You may see the women grinding the roots and the berries that will feed our families. You will smell the fire and you will see the deer meat hanging over the fire drying, and you will see salmon all around the fire. And as you walk into a teepee, you might hear a yaya, a grandmother, singing to her grandchild. You might hear as she's wrapping this child in a baby board, you might hear this song. We wo, we o, we wo, we wo, we hi, we ha, we ya, we ya, we ha, we ha, we ha, we ha, we ya, we ya. Hey yo, way ha, way ha, way ha, way ya, way ya, way ha, way ha, way ha, way ha, way ya, way ya, hey yo. Our yayats, our tupis, they sang these songs to us as children. The love and the prayers that they said made us who we are, made us nselxcin, nachamchin, Nimipu. These songs that we're saying, these teachings that they gave to us, it was love. As she wrapped the baby in the baby board, she was praying for the next 7 generations to come. She was asking Creator Kolensuten to help this child. You could feel the love in our songs. And now, today, you may ask, what happened to our people? What happened to Native Americans? Did we just help the pilgrims and have a beautiful Thanksgiving dinner and then we disappeared? Because that's what America teaches, is that the Indians helped the pilgrims and then nobody knows what happened to us. I have been asked by children that I work with for the last 20 years, why? Why? Where did the love go? Why is there no love in our families anymore? Why is there alcohol and drugs? And so after 20 years, we made this video. This video is going to explain to you historical and generational trauma of what happened to our people. Limlimsh.
One morning I woke up and I heard my brother crying. He was screaming so loud you thought someone was dying. "Mom, Dad," he screamed, but there was no use trying. They weren't around. I ran outside and saw he'd had a pretty bad crash. His bike was in the ditch, down his arm a bloody gash. He looked so pitiful just sitting there in the dirt amongst the trash crying, "I want Mom and Dad." I picked him up and started running toward my uncle's up the way. It started raining and got real dark, he could barely tell it was day. My brother cried and asked, "Sister, where's Mom?" I didn't know what to say, when the truth is, I don't know. When my uncle saw us coming, he ran into the yard. He took my brother from me and he held him in his arms. When he saw my face, I could tell he was alarmed. And he said, "What happened? Did you fall too?" "Uncle, I'm so tired of wondering why. Why do they drink? Why do they do drugs? Why do they leave us? Why?" He said, "Sister, it's hard to explain." And I said, "Uncle, try." And then he told this story.
Once this land was teepees as far as you can see. The water was clean, the land pristine. We were where we were meant to be. Then strangers came across the sea and brought with them their disease. Our people cried and prayed and sang, but it brought them to their knees. Imagine that your family, and most of all your tribe, what if most of everyone you love suddenly got sick and died? And before you even had a chance to bury them and mourn, the strangers came and took away the land where you were born. And you wondered if your parents even cared as they stole you and your brother away, or if they'd been so beaten down they had nothing left to say. And then at school, they cut your hair and beat you if you spoke. The language that Creator gave our people when earth awoke.
We will rise up from the darkness.
not trying to tell you that your mom and dad are okay, or that they are not responsible for the choices that they've made. But you see this bloody wound on your little brother's arm. If we don't clean it, it won't heal, and it'll do all kinds of harm. Those deep wounds of our ancestors still bleed within our hearts. When we remember all they've done, that's where the healing starts. So every morning when you wake, you pray this prayer out loud. Creator, help me live in a way that would make my ancestors proud.
We will rise up from the darkness.
Don't you forget this. You can be anything you want to be.
We will overcome the pain.
Just work hard, never give up. Perseverance is the key.
For your spirits live within
Strength,
us.
dignity, honor, that's all in your family tree. So hold your head up high and know that.
We shall remain.
So my hope and my dream is that video will help you to understand what happened to my people, what happened to our people, but it leaves you with a feeling that we're still here. Our people, our women, have broken the glass in Congress. The first Native American women. Their success was on the prayers of our ancestors. That one day our ancestors would take back this country that was taken away from us. And now we have a voice in America. Now we have a voice for our women and our children. And our people are going back to our traditional ways. The sturgeon-nose canoe that you see here. The first time that we brought these canoes back was barely 4 years ago when we were removed from the lake. For 100 years, our people haven't got to be in these canoes on our waters. When our young people said prayers for the first canoe that we made and they sang an honor song, and when we carried that canoe down to the water, and when it touched the water, when it touched the Coeurdalene Lake, I could feel my ancestors welcoming us home, welcoming us back to where we belong on the water. Our people have fought for the water at Standing Cloud or at Standing Rock. The water is our life. It is who we are. The very first canoe journey that I went on in one of these canoes, I had my daughter North Star with me. And as we came around the Kettle Falls into the Columbia River, and I was singing my Auntie Anne's song, and we were paddling our canoe, and my daughter looked and she said, "Mom," and 2 eagles flew down. And she turned around and looked at me and she said, "Mom, this is going to be my most precious memory with you." And it made me feel alive, and it made me feel proud to be who I am. And so what I want to leave with you today is a song that the Creator gave to me. Because underneath our skin, whether we're white, black, brown, underneath our skin, we all bleed red blood. We are all connected to each other and to Mother Earth. And our teachings teach us that every decision we make for the 7th generation. That when I wake up every morning, I ask myself, how am I going to make my ancestors proud today? What am I going to do to make this world a better place? And so the Creator gave me this song. And this song, he said, is to clear the way. And today our country needs to clear the way for the leaders that are coming forward, for the young leaders that you see in the schools. We need to clear a way. And so when I sing this song, the way that I was taught to sing it, it's to pray for all those people in all the directions, in the north, in the east, in the south, in the west, to ask our Mother Earth to sing and to be with us, to ask Father Sky to help us, to ask Grandmother Moon and Grandfather Sun to be with us and to help us and to give us a good heart and a clear mind. Those are the teachings that Creator Qwest have given to me. And that's what I want to leave with you. I want to leave with you good and love from my people to your people. And so this song, as I sing this song, is a prayer to you. And so I would ask that you take it in a good way. Limlemsh and chaspu'us talichast. Thank you from my heart. Thank you for my heart. Limlim kukut katiaya. Oh, lamlamsh. Thank you.